Okay, so the Saints dropped the second game of the preseason game against the 49ers 16 to 10. Um I would say though that the first team offense did a lot better than last week's. They did get that touchdown with Taysom Hill as the fullback. I love to see how they were able to use Taysom Hill. The running game did a lot better last week. Well, this week than last week. Obviously, Jamal Williams did a fantastic job. Our defense was locked down the entire game mostly. The only hiccup that the Saints defense has was against running QBs against Josh Dobbs, which going forward that's going to be a main issue for the Saints overall during the season against running QBs because for some reason they cannot seal the deal, get a sack or anything like that. They just miss tackles and they get first yards and big chunk plays. Um, the backup QBs, they none of them was able to want to win the second QB position. I think uh, Spencer Rattler had that two sacks and had that forced lost fumble. Jake Henner had a chance to win near the very end, but could not make any sort of plays. There was some bonehead penalties like A.T. Perry's um, offensive pass interference, a call near the very end when you need a touchdown to win. Um, so yeah, even though we lost, I think the only bright spot we have was that our offense, our first team offense, actually did something, and our first team defense, it remained healthy. That's also a big thing because Kool-Aid McKinney got injured in I think the second drive of the game. We had some injuries, especially our backup all line got hurt around the second half. So it's one of those things where we need to solidify our depth, especially with our offense, and hopefully no one else gets injured, especially when we lost Fraga for a back spasm before the game started. So we'll see next week. We play the Titans. I think it's on Sunday. I'll do another recap of it real quick. So, who'd have for life?